So today we're just gonna do a really quick, really fast recap of the year of last year for the entirety of 2022, from January 1st to December 31st, 2022. We're gonna start with Pob, and then we're gonna move to Stealth, and then in part 2 we're gonna do me and Choco. This is gonna be a 3-hour long episode, and we hope you guys enjoy it.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Stealth, you go first because I'm eating.
Not me having to start it off. I don't know, 2022, like, do I just, like, what am I, like am I telling a story here?
I was like, we were just gonna do random shit today. Come on,
yeah,
guys.
I thought we were just,
I
like,
wasn't
blurting out our
sure.
fucking thoughts. Now you're
You
thinking,
guys-
like, what was 22 for you? And I'm like,
not even you guys
I
not
don't
getting in
know.
on the bit. Come on, now.
Bitch, at the 3-hour, like, when you said 3 hours, I knew it was a bit.
Yeah.
And so that's why I was like,
Me
let's
too.
see what Stealth has to say.
Oh my god.
Pop, what are you
Interesting.
eating? Tell us.
Cheese sandwich, but I used, since my mom buys, like, thick pieces of bread, like, actual loaves, I cut it really unevenly, and so everything cooked really unevenly, but I'm eating it right now, kind of like a charcuterie board, like in a platter.
Oh, charcuterie, yeah.
Coochie.
Oh, like the
Nice.
pilgrims used to do.
Pop,
I just realized all 4 of us wear glasses. How do we feel about that?
I don't wear glasses.
Yes, you do. Your
Right.
character has glasses.
It's just, it was a
And
mix
you
up
wear
at
glasses, IRL.
the art department.
I've seen the pictures.
No, it's not true.
Pop, I hope you have a napkin and you're not wiping it on your clothes, your hands.
No, I'm not. I am. I'm not.
You are?
I
I
am.
don't know, because it looked like it.
I'm
that's
a,
why
I'm a
asking.
cloth wiper, by the way. I wipe my hands on my clothes.
No,
Okay.
no.
Yep.
So am I, but I use the bottom of my shirt because I don't want to use the outside of my shirt.
Right.
See,
Yeah, like,
so-
even, like the inside bottom.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah, I
It
see.
makes
I mean,
it-
I usually
yeah.
just do my pants. Like I'm just like whatever. Like my pants. Like
See-
you know, you sit your ass down on nasty shit anyway throughout the day. Like what's my clean, foodie hand gonna do? You know, like it's fine. Like what are these crumbs gonna do? You know what I mean?
The crumbs are going to start fighting back.
Choco, don't tell me that when you're eating at home in the comfort of your own bedroom, you have
Yes, I literally
paper
just
towel
did it.
to the
I was
right of
eating-
you
I was
that
eating
you
a
wipe
taco
off.
10 minutes ago. I just wiped my hands on my pants.
Exactly.
No.
Yeah.
Even then, I'd go and wash my hands. I'm not wiping on my.
Choco
Oh,
said,
but
"You
I went
fucking
after
pig."
though. It's during the eating. Sometimes I need a refresh on my hands, and then I'll just wipe them off. But then
No.
after I'm done eating, then I go
I
for
mean,
a wash.
I have a wet napkin here too. Like I do both, right? I wipe the wet napkin and then I do like sometimes, right? Listen, all I'm gonna say is Choco's self-conscious about eating in general, so I wouldn't be surprised if they have it at home too.
Dude.
Oh, sorry,
me and-
Choco. Am
me
I
and my
triggering
friend-
you by eating in front?
No. Listen, I don't care when people eat in front of me. I don't mind that. It's just I hate eating in public because I feel like everybody's staring at me and like, look at how they eat. Ugh, disgusting. Like,
Choco, that's your ego.
no.
It is.
Choco, your
I have a-
superstitions
You
are
think
real.
For 1 second that anyone else thinks about the
I
way you eat.
know.
I hate to break it to you, Choco, but people do not think
No,
about
Choco,
you.
I
don't
am
listen to
aware,
Stealth.
but
He's
it's-
lying.
Like, anxiety just tells
This is part of Stealth's new 2023 resolution. He loves to lie. I'm gonna speak the
Yeah.
truth to you. Everybody is
Gaslighting
staring at you
people
while
into
you eat in
thinking that other
public.
people
Everybody
think
does
about
think you're
them. Right.
disgusting while you're eating in public,
Oh
and
my
everybody is judging you
God.
actively.
Yes, my
That's why I
goal
don't
this year is to
like-
gaslight people into thinking that other people think about you for more than 1 single second when they glance at you. That's my New Year's resolution, actually.
A friend of mine always invites me out for burgers and fries, and I just never order the burger because how do I open
my
my mouth in front
God.
of people? Yeah,
Choco, you're
it's
not
just
serious.
fries.
You missing out on good
I
life
know.
experiences because you think other people
I mean,
think about
it is
you.
literally a mental illness. It's
Okay.
an illness.
Okay,
I
Choco.
mean-
Here's how you get over it, right?
Okay, let's hear it.
And this is how I used to
Yeah.
eat my food because I was a fat kid. And like when you're small and you're growing up fat, you're really insecure, right? So I used to think it was better if I ate my food by deconstructing it for some reason. So I would like,
Oh no.
yeah, I would literally like take everything apart and eat my burger in pieces, like the bread, the meat,
No.
the lettuce. I don't know. And
No,
it was
but
like,
everything needs to work together for the flavor.
well, obviously Choco, but
Okay.
it wasn't ideal, but it was like an insecurity thing.
Yeah,
Can I,
no,
instead
understand.
of trying to band-aid fix this, can I try to give advice on an actual psychological level?
Go to therapy? Thanks, I already heard that one.
No, not go to therapy. To me, the way, because obviously when you're younger, right, like everybody has insecurities to some extent, but like if you, like, Choco, when you are in public, right?
Yeah.
Right. And you look at other people, right?
Yes.
Right?
Yes.
How many seconds do you spend thinking about literally any other person that you pass by or see eating, or tell me that it's longer than 1 single second?
Depends on the person.
No,
Like
you're all no, that's not true. You're occupied with yourself. You're thinking about yourself.
well, yeah, because
No?
what if I walk weird? What if?
Yeah,
Yes.
exactly. You're thinking about yourself, not about all those people that you're passing by. You're thinking about you.
Yeah.
So it's like Girm said, it's your ego thinking that all these people that you're passing by are thinking about you. No, girl, they're thinking about themselves, not you. Like,
Yeah, but it's not really an ego thing. It's more of, I feel like, an anxiety
no,
thing.
it's not an actual ego thing, but it is your ego talking.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
like, it's not.
It's not a bad thing, right? I had to learn this a lot. Like, your ego is a part of you, and it doesn't mean it's good or bad. It just is.
Yeah.
And your ego is like, it's the same thing for like when you see somebody and you immediately are like, oh my god, let's, like, in your head you can build a life together with them. Girl, that's your ego. Like, who's trying to build a life with you? Like, get yourself together first, right? Like, it's the same thing, Choco. It's not a good thing. It's not a bad thing. It just is who you are. Like, I don't know. It's not. It just is, right? It's a thing.
Ooh, look at that stealth butt.
Why is Stealth flashing us with his ass?
Literally.
Nice and round.
I had my heating on, and it was making a lot of noise, so I turned it off.
Wait a minute.
Yeah.
Pob. I had this yesterday in my DMs. I sent this picture to myself yesterday at like 3 a.m. for no reason.
It's so fucking good. This was one of the first
Didn't we
things
already-
on my
Okay.
on my notes list for the podcast. It's to go over the white vernacular slang.
Oh my
So,
god. Wait, we did
as
this
you can
already,
see,
didn't we?
We did this
Yeah.
already.
Did we?
Yeah,
Yeah,
we
you
did.
guys
Yes,
sent
we
this
did
in
this.
once.
We did it on New Year's. You were like, these are my New Year's resolutions or some shit. I don't know.
No.
Pob, we
Wait,
did it.
You went over them already.
Oh, okay. Well,
Yes.
my next one. Do we need vitamins? Like, the Vikings survived without it. They were doing stuff. They were really muscular too. The men were sexy as fuck, and they didn't have vitamins. So why do we need why do we need to go to like Airborne and like Vitapill and place like that?
They
to get
were
vitamins?
dying of like lack of not eating oranges too. So I think, you know,
And that sounds like a them problem. Why didn't they just grow the oranges? Like,
When scurvy was taking out pirates left and right, and Pop's like, they didn't need it. It was in their. It was all in their head, girl.
no, but literally, like, they survived without them, and like Victorian era, they survived without vitamins. They were doing fine. They were doing like potions and witchery and brewery.
Yeah, which had like herbs and some, I don't know. Well,
Yeah, but that's not vitamins. That's not
now
like.
you're boiling this down to something extremely simple when it's actually kind of more complex.
Wait, Choco,
No,
who
First
said
of
this to
all,
you?
a lot of people in this day and age, a lot of people with a decent, I'm not even talking about a good diet, a decent diet, don't even need vitamins. Like, you have plenty of the shit that you need. Like, you really don't. Like, unless you're like, you are on a certain diet where you avoid like meat or whatever, you're vegetarian, anything, you might want to take B12 supplements, or you are, like us, we don't really go outside. I'm assuming all of you do not go outside a lot. You might be short on some vitamin D, but like, I don't think as many people.
Wait, I'm sorry.
need
Nobody fought that
vitamins
allegation
as much as they do.
Nobody fought the I don't go outside
fighting
allegation.
this. Everybody was like,
Come on, you
smile
guys.
nod, y'all. Smile
I was,
nod.
I was waiting for Choco to speak up, for Pop to
No,
say
I'm
something.
not leaving the house. He's right. I'm
just
not going
saying.
to deny that.
I'm
All of
sticking.
you
I'm
being
sticking to my
vitamin D
philosophy.
deficient.
I
I'm
think
sticking to my
I-
philosophy that we don't need vitamins. The Vikings survived without it, and they were doing fine. If they were diving from scurvy and stuff like that, why didn't they just build a scurvy tree to prevent
Yeah,
it?
but the
Right.
vitamin doesn't do. You need to. It's like oranges and citrus fruit.
Yeah, they could just go
We're
to
talking about
like
vitamin
Hawaii
D
or
still,
something.
or vitamin C.
Yeah.
Which vitamin are we talking about?
Vitamin deficiency
know.
is vitamin deficiency. You
Pop
could
is
be
talking
iron
about
deficient.
scurvy for some reason.
You could be iron deficient.
Well, that's
as
because you guys
well.
brought up scurvy when I was talking about vitamins. And
Yeah,
the
because the scurvy is a vitamin deficiency.
Yeah.
Is it actually?
Wait, Choco. I'm
People on the ships usually had it because they just because they had food that would last long on the sea, and they didn't think of fruit because fruit would go bad real quick.
really quickly. Yeah.
So that's why they all developed scurvy. And then one of them, I don't remember exactly who, somebody discovered that you can cure scurvy with citrus fruit, like oranges, lemons, and stuff like that. And after that, people always took those with them, even though they went bad quite fast.
Choco, have you seen Stampy? Like Stampy Cat, the YouTuber?
No.
I don't know who that is.
He was a Minecraft YouTuber, and he had this big-ass boat, and he had his own orange trees on it. They could literally just build the orange trees onto their boat.
Please.
Scurvy like is solved. Like
Pop
it's
referencing his
ended.
Minecraft days.
Exactly. I was obsessed with him.
But now I'm imagining boats with like flora and fauna. Like that sounds fun actually.
I mean,
like not just like a huge boat,
Wait.
but a lot of like
One
you know,
Piece,
with like,
like
a
One
like a
Piece.
garden.
Nami had a
No.
whole orange garden because
Yeah. See, Choco, you get it. You get it.
Yes.
See, you guys don't know this fun historical tortoise fact, but the
Tortoise?
guy, so I don't know if you guys know about the Moby Dick, the story about that whale.
Yes.
Well, it's based like on a true-ish. Anyways, it doesn't matter. There's a huge whale and people are after it, right? I'm gonna do a TLDR for this. There was a boat of whalers that went out to sea, very like ill-prepared, right? And they found this island where they went to the island after they were like starving and dying, and they discovered there was a bunch of tortoises there that couldn't like go into the water. Well, it was the Galapagos Islands, and it was the tortoises, the Galapagos tortoises, those big ones that there's only like 2 of left. Well, guess why? Because these geniuses, they completely destroyed this island, right, by destroying the natural resources so that they could survive. Then they were like, well, what are we going to do when we go out to sea again and we run out of food? Well, they took a bunch of the tortoises with them on the boat. And they had eaten so many that they completely annihilated the population. And they took a bunch of them out to sea. And like, basically, they had these turtles just walking around on the boat while they were on it. And anyway, long story short, it ended with all of them at the bottom of the ocean because the whale sank the ship.
Oh,
So it's not a
Spoilers,
good
Girm.
idea. It's not a good idea to bring animals with you on boats.
Good thing
Well,
that
I mean,
we're
they also
bringing
thought
trees
bringing
and
women
fauna.
on boats were bad, so here we are.
Yeah, that was just so they could be gay at sea.
It's true.
It's true.
No wonder they're called seamen.
Exactly.
My favorite part of
Oh.
capitalism is getting the newspaper and looking at the deals. Because every single time that I get a newspaper, did I explain this last time? Yes, I did.
I think
but
you did.
my favorite part of capitalism
did.
is
Pub, you jumping
newspapers.
topics. You jump more the topics faster than fleas jump on dogs, man.
Choco, that's because I have so much over the past 2 weeks. It's insane.
Oh.
But
Pub, you have a lot of thoughts.
Yeah.
it's true,
You should
and I just write
stop
them down at like
it's
all
the
times
ADHD
possible.
kicking in.
Either I write them down or I put it in my tweets draft, which is one of my notes
We
to
should-
read off my tweets draft. But I
You don't
feel like that
wanna
would be
get
funnier
off
just to
tweets,
see it like
Choco.
unravel over the year.
We should
Don't-
read
don't
our
say it,
tweet
Pop. No.
drafts.
I don't have that.
Draft. I
don't
uninstalled
draft
Twitter.
tweet.
I'm so sorry.
Yeah. Those was like, I don't
I'll
need
look.
gay porn anymore. And then he hit the uninstall button.
It's true. I have
But-
real life sex now. I don't need gay porn anymore.
Exactly.
I don't
You
like,
gay?
or I like the newspaper
No.
simply just because, so I can like browse and look at the deals. I'm not buying anything.
Yeah.
But I
I
saw
get that.
there was like a 50% off sale on a vertical waffle iron. I had to search up what a vertical waffle iron like was and how it works, and I was fascinated. I was gagged. I wouldn't have known that information, or would have known that there's vertical waffle irons if I didn't look at the newspaper and was looking at the deals. Like, it's so fun to just browse through. That is my favorite part of capitalism. That, and then also like Etsy shops.
Oh, I love
Etsy shops.
yes.
Yes.
Absolutely love Etsy shopping. It's very dangerous because I don't want to admit this, but I used to be like, I'm not going to admit it. Never mind. I'm not going to say it. I changed my mind.
No.
Anyway, I love Etsy
Secrets.
shopping. Wait, Choco, real quick, who sent you that picture? Who told you you look like Velma from Scooby Dooby Doo?
One of my best friends.
I didn't say that.
he asked if I'm back into my room, and I sent him a picture and I was like, yeah, and I even got cute lights. And immediately hit me with, are you Girm? Is that you, Velma?
That's very good.
Choco, you should do a Velma cosplay for Halloween.
Exactly.
I'm already doing it.
Oh. There it is.
Oh my god.
I feel like I feel like every single time that I open up Emergency Intercom, my favorite podcast of all time, I feel like I mentally I spiral back and like I enter back into like my like primal roots of like full like first time entertainment and like enjoyment of animals. Like if I was like I feel like I like transform back into like a monkey or like a Viking or something, and my brain like turns on activation mode, as in like say like I'm a Viking and like you know how they do like horse races or whatever, or they like get them to like fight each other in like a big ring. It's like olden day like football, but they're actually killing each other. That's like me watching Emergency Intercom. It's insane.
What is it with you and Vikings this episode?
I don't know. Every single time that I like think of anything olden days, my brain automatically goes to Vikings, Victorian times, or monkeys. That's the only
Victorian times being like the late 1800s, like 1890, to like early 1900s.
Girm, who's the one who keeps thinking I'm a Victorian child?
That's me and Pop.
Oh, that's you two? Okay.
It's not a Victorian child.
Why?
Okay.
Can somebody explain to me why?
Basically, there's a lot of things about Choco that if you told me they were a Victorian person thrown into the year 2022 and or 3, I'd be like, yeah, I believe it. The iron deficiency, the lack of not being able to eat outdoors.
I don't have that anymore. I fixed it, okay?
Taking public transport.
Mm-hmm.
Like the gothic look and feel of Choco's aesthetic. I don't know. Like there's so much.
What?
Gothic?
What's with public transport?
Well, because they used to just take like the horses or something. I don't know. I don't know anything about Victorian people. Are so boring to me until recently. I think like last year I started to learn about like how Victorian people thought washing bottles was gross, that you should just keep the bottles dirty. And then they were like,
no, I agree.
Bottles were literally killing babies like a lot because they weren't washing the teat. Or
the way that's like my mom with her glasses.
She just doesn't clean them?
No, she cleans them, but she doesn't do a good job. Every single time that she cleans any of them. I talked about this like last episode, 2 episodes ago. It's the ring around it. Like the weird, disgusting like stain ring. And I'm pretty sure that is like developing like a new bacteria that will kill her in the next 5 years.
Yeah.
If Corona does that shit will, definitely. Anything else on the list of yours, Pop?
Pop has 2 weeks worth of stuff, Choco.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What do you guys feel about Celine Dion not being included in Rolling Stone's top 200 greatest singers of all time?
What do we think about like, Ice Spice not being number 1 or even in it at all in the Rolling Stones?
Okay, well, firstly,
I feel like that's more of a disappointment than Celine Dion.
Celine who? Okay, right. I think Ice Spice is lucky to be mentioned by association that she's not on the list at all. First of all. But I think Miss Celine Dion deserves better than this, and whoever did that, like, fuck you.
Oh,
Pop, she's a Canadian treasure. You should know her.
And Ice Spice is an American treasure, but do we look over that as well?
This woman was fighting for femininity since, I don't know, the 90s, 80s.
And Ice Spice is...
fighting for it now, so, you know.
And Ice Spice is... She's a woman of color. And she has ginger hair. A double minority.
True.
Is it real?
Also, speaking of ginger hair, I dyed my hair.
Yes.
It's kind of hard to tell on camera, but it's much more, like, obvious in person.
It's fun.
But it's, like, a reddish auburn. And when I went to work, like, the 2 days after I dyed it, there was, like... I was expecting... at least someone to say something. It was crickets, bitch. Literally, not a single one of my coworkers was like, "Oh, did you dye your hair? Like, hair looks a little different." And up until like 5 days ago, because I dyed my hair like 2 weeks ago. 5 days ago, one coworker was like, "Oh, Braden, did you dye your hair?" And I was like, "Yeah." And she was like, "It looks so good." And I was like, "Thank you."
This is what I was waiting for.
This just circles back to the thing where Stubbs was saying nobody looks or even thinks about you, Choco. This is proof.
It's true.
Like, Like, have you ever seen that meme where it's like somebody notices something small about someone else, and it's like, it's because I'm in love with you, you stupid man. That's the meme, right? That's the only time anyone's gonna notice anything about anyone else.
It's true. It's true.
Okay, so back when I was okay, wait. Back when I was dating my previous boyfriend, there was one time when he came over, and
No.
it's only me and my mom living in my house, and Charlotte too, but she doesn't use the bathroom in any way, shape, or form. And my mom, she is the only one that's like making the money in the house, and so she and I haven't been like flushing the toilet after we pee for at least like 2 years, but
Wait, your
we flush
mom?
it if it gets like really nasty.
Wait, what?
We
Wait,
flush it if it gets.
Who's okay?
What
Wait.
the fuck?
Take a step back. Take a step back. I for some reason I zoned out there completely. Take a step back. What are we?
Okay.
What are we?
So,
Uh-huh.
my
Pub,
my
you
mom.
have
All right.
A way
your
to
mom.
save.
A way to save money. Okay, I'm remembering. As you're saying it, it's coming back to me. She's not flushing the toilet. I get it.
Sorry, a way to save money.
Pub, you have no right to complain about dirty dishes of her coffee when you don't fucking flush the toilet.
Okay.
Nasty bitches. Nasty.
A way to save money is, since it's only us and her, or since it's only me and her living in the house,
Right.
we only flush after we shit,
Shit.
before we
Number
shit.
two.
Yeah. And
Yeah.
if the toilet gets like really, like, if it's like a dark orange color,
Right.
which it really never gets to.
Just pee when you
And-
shower. Problem solved.
True.
Choco, that's another conversation. Peeing in the shower, I think is nasty.
Yeah.
What?
What is?
Why?
What
How
is
is
it?
that nasty? But
Literally.
what you just described
Like,
isn't.
girl, you're
Why is that
pissing
nasty?
in a hole directly. Like, unless you're that bad at aiming.
No, it's just nasty. It's gross to me because
I'm
imagine you're
not
peeing.
standing in it.
Yeah.
No, imagine you're peeing and imagine
Okay.
the current is like, imagine the tub is filled like a little bit because you've been showering for a while and you
Well,
pee.
yeah,
I
obviously.
don't have a tub.
pee is
I
gonna,
don't have
like,
a tub.
Accumulate. Okay, well, if you don't have a tub, then that
Right,
makes
but-
sense. If you're
Also, why
if
are
it's just
you
a
holding
flat
back?
drain.
Just pee in the beginning.
Yeah.
Why are you waiting
Choco,
till
why
like
would you
the
pee in
end
the
of your
beginning?
shower?
That just
Also-
seems nasty to me because I feel like it would stick to the walls for some way, shape, or form.
No.
Well, you're cleaning. You're washing up. It's not.
I know, but that's like gross to me. I would never pee in the shower. I've been in the shower twice before in my life. One was when I was 9, and one was like 2 years ago. I felt disgusting afterwards. Even though, like, I showered, like, even though I peed beforehand and then I showered, I was like, this is kind of.
I have like an open shower. Like, wait, I'm gonna show a picture like this. Like,
Yeah,
this is just like
an
you're being
actual
on the
shower.
floor, like this. Like,
Most places, as far as I'm aware, don't have a lot of these showers.
Oh,
Like, we have bathtubs.
yeah,
in,
like
yeah.
so. I just like it's on the floor, and the floor is slanted down, so like there's no
Everything goes in, yeah.
formation of anything. Yes, it's
I
you're
have a
basically peeing in a
bathtub.
hole too.
Yeah.
Pub, you're so
And
lucky
even
you
though
don't have a period, because I feel like if you were in a shower and the period blood started coming out, you would also find it nasty and shit. Like, it's normal, just
Choco,
pee
I
in the
wouldn't find
shower.
that nasty because I feel like that's like a normal thing.
But peeing,
Okay, peeing is also a normal thing, but also like peeing in the shower. I don't know. For some reason, my brain just won't physically let me.
Listen, if I am in the shower and I happen to get the urge to pee, I will not make the entire fucking bathroom wet.
That's true.
And then sit my wet ass on a fucking toilet to go pee. No, I'll just it's coming and it's going. Like, I don't know.
The only exception to that is like in a swimming pool. I can't pee in a
Oh.
swimming pool.
Okay, I don't think
I'd be
anyone
shitting
should
in
be
that,
peeing
so-
in a swimming pool. Oh, okay.
Well,
Okay.
But so with that prior knowledge of my mom and I's toilet use,
yeah.
my previous boyfriend
knowledge
came
we
over one
don't
day.
want
Yeah.
or needed.
It's
My
fine.
previous boyfriend came
I'm
over
okay.
one day.
Oh yeah, the story
and
continues. I forgot the boyfriend.
He was like,
this is getting
I used to
worse.
wash him before he like came into the house, and
Yeah.
he like sat down for a little bit, and we like talked or whatever, and then he was like, "Oh, I need to use the washroom," and I was like, "Oh, okay, it's just upstairs." And he went to use the
No.
washroom, and as he came down, he sat down beside me, and he was like, "So, do you know why there's pee why there was pee in the toilet?" And I was like, I don't know, maybe my mom just didn't flush, or I was so embarrassed by it because
Scratch his
I don't
hair.
know, literally, like, I don't know if that's like a normal thing
I
or
don't know,
not.
that's
Literally
crazy,
scratches
yo.
hair and looks away. Like, it's so,
I think
I felt so embarrassed, and I
Right.
didn't know if I was supposed to tell him that, like,
I don't think you should lie.
that, like,
Pop. Like,
that's something that I don't know.
no, be
No, you should have
upfront
just
because
said it. You should have said just say it. Like,
what is
we
he gonna
don't-
do? He's gonna fight you?
yeah.
I don't
Or
know.
lie and
I
say
just
the
I
toilet
didn't know if that was a normal
solved
thing or not
problems.
because every
I've
single
I've
time
heard
I
it
would go up to
before. My
anybody's
cousin
house.
did it too. Like it depends here. To hear so there's houses here in Belgium that are either connected to the actual water system, right? Like tap water system, like a toilet is either connected to the tap water system or it's connected to some own kind of like water pit or like anything else that basically free. But I know people that when it's connected to the normal tap water, like the flushing, like I know people that also don't flush unless it's number 2. Like they'll just keep not flushing unless it's number 1 or unless, like you said, it becomes too dark. Like I know people
Yeah.
like that and I adapt. Like I don't mind. Like they literally ask me like when I come over, like, oh, don't flush when you pee. I'm like, okay. Like
If it's
I
yellow,
didn't know if that was a
what
normal
is
thing
it?
or not.
If it's
So that's why I
yellow,
was
let
like,
it mellow.
yeah.
If it's brown, flush it down. That's like you have things like that here sometimes. My mom is
Yeah.
like disgusted by it. Like she hates it.
Actually,
Yeah, and I'm like, girl,
yeah,
don't use our
Because the
bathroom.
smell.
Like,
I
go
get
upstairs,
it. Like
bitch.
it does create a smell after a while. I get
Yeah,
it.
but that's why you spray it. Like I spray my toilet with air freshener, like in the fucking toilet.
Yeah, but then it's
I
a
see.
mixture of piss and air freshener, and that's
Okay,
also not
Choco.
good.
is that better? That's better than just piss.
Yeah.
Honestly, just drink so much water during the day that you just clear. You pee clear.
I don't mind piss flavor.
That's what I do. My mom is the only one that makes it orange.
It's all the coffee she's drinking.
It's true,
Oh,
George.
it's drinking
tea.
tea, right?
Yeah, I was gonna say or tea.
I think personally that there needs to be.
Oh wait, this gay little fucking teapot. Hello.
That's so
Yes.
cute.
Yes. Wait, you need to know. We need to know the.
Do I
We
have
need
two?
to know the pour. You need to do a pour test immediately. How is the pour
Pour
on
test?
it?
It's
Yeah, it's
empty.
like when-
it's
when
it's
you
an incredible pour.
You fill it
Come on,
with
I thought you
water,
said pour
I'll put
test
water,
and like
I'll put
P
and
O
then you
O
pour
R.
it.
Yeah, same.
Wait, can we talk about how many people
Here's another.
do not like listening to podcasts? And I found that out recently. Oh my
Actually?
god! Wait, hold on.
Me having 2 actually.
No, you're
my
extra
God, I
gay.
love
Love that.
Yes.
Oh, this is so
Like,
gay.
let me fill this one up with water and do a pour test for the
Okay,
people who are
wait.
watching with video.
I need to see this. Yeah. If you're at home and you're only listening, we upload the podcast onto Spotify with video, so you have the option to also watch it. Except for like episode 1 and 2, I think 1 and 2 don't have the video, and I'm not gonna fix it. I'm so sorry.
So here's a pour test.
Okay.
Wait, should I up the? Yeah, maybe you can even hear it. Like, okay, let's see. No, it's spilling.
Oh my god.
Yeah, we
Yeah,
can
the
hear it.
pour is pretty good though.
Yes, we are pissing.
Yes,
Wait,
you can do, like,
remember-
a long one, a short one.
Oh.
Remember when I used to stream and I used to do peeing ASMR, and since
Actually, being good.
Now, Pop,
I
I
used
do not
to-
remember this.
I used to do peeing ASMR, but it would just be like drinking from my water bottle, but like fountain, and it would just be like pouring into my mouth, and I would be like pissing ASMR.
All
I
I
remember
remember
this,
from your
thankfully.
ASMRs is you starting to cackle every single time. You couldn't hold it in, and then you just
Exactly,
start
Choco,
laughing
exactly.
super loud. And it just wasn't ASMR, but it was funny.
It was ASMR. It was ASMR if you lowered the volume enough.
Mute.
If you lower the volume enough. Okay.
It's true. There needs to be a Snapchat vaccine. I hate that app, and I feel like there needs to be a vaccine to make everybody
Yeah,
like.
it's called press and hold and click X.
I know. I've done that. And I've had that done for multiple years. But
Wait.
I feel like there needs to be like okay.
Who
Yes,
here
we've
doesn't have
had-
Snapchat, first of all?
We've had the coronavirus. So bad, scary, terrifying. We've had the chismosa virus. Gossiping,
Chismosa?
crying, laughing. We've had the
Monkeypox?
Starbucks virus. And then now we're in the era of a Snapchat virus re-envisioned. I think that there needs to be like a mass wipeage of Snapchat on every phone possible. Every phone possible. I feel like there needs to be like, I feel like you need to get a vaccine, like specific vaccine, so like it rewires your brain. You know how like Republicans at the beginning of COVID was like, they're putting microchips in you and you're gonna get like zapped and they're like following your location everywhere. They need to make an actual microchip in a vaccine for Snapchat to rewire your brain to never download that app ever fucking again. I hate it so much, and I want everybody who has Snapchat on their phone downloaded at the moment to D-word.
Thank you.
Does anyone here use it? I mean,
No.
I don't use any social media.
what the fuck? You're
Wow.
weird. I have
You have
Snapchat,
Discord.
but it's like
I like my friends forced me into installing Be Real, and I've actually been using that because I think it's actually fun because like I only follow like close friends, I guess, like a
It's
handful,
just-
like not even
it's
10
just
people.
Snapchat.
No, it's more like Instagram story, but everybody posts it at the same time, and that's the only thing you can do on it. You can't do anything else on it. You can't send DMs, you can't send private pictures. You just post it on a timeline, one picture, and it will be on there for 24 hours until the next day, and that's it. That's the only thing you can do on it. And then you just see what your friends are up to, and that's it. Like you scroll for 2 minutes, and then you've seen everything you can see, and then you just close the app again. Like that's it.
Wait,
It's cute. I like it.
I was about to get it like a while ago, but then it's like, I don't know. It reminds you of Snapchat too much.
Like you literally can't waste time on it. I think like you can't, like there's nothing else on there to do except for look at what your friends posted for 2 seconds and then close it again. Like you can't do anything else on it. Like
wouldn't the time waster
I
be
think
getting
it's-
something to take a picture of?
No, because it's time gated. Like you get a notification and it's random and like when you get it, and then you have to take it within 2 minutes.
Choco's disassociating, yo. I don't know what to tell you.
No, I'm listening, I promise.
Because like, where the hell are we?
Choco, do you have anything random you want to talk about? Anything
Anything
all.
Random.
like a hot take that you really, really want? I know you love AI art. You want to talk about that?
Shut the fuck up. I do not. I hate that shit.
Oh my fuck!
AI
Speaking
and
of AI art,
NFTs, go die.
Oh,
the way in which so whenever you're in like a downtown part of a city or something and you see a bunch of like art murals and stuff like that on like the walls and like
Yes.
inside the buildings, most of them look good. Some of them kind of look like shit.
yeah.
There was one yesterday when I was on the bus on my way to like this brunch lunch place with my friend. There was one that like I passed by. It was so fucking bad. It literally looked like they got an AI to make it. They screen printed it on the side of a garage and they just left it like that. It looked like shit. It was so bad. It was one of the worst. Like it was one of the worst art I've ever seen in my life. And I don't know if I'm being like judgmental, if I'm being mean, but it was shit. It was
No,
so
it was
shit.
AI art. You're so correct for everything.
Literally, like Choco, it
Choco,
literally looked
he
like it.
didn't
And
say it
I
was
was like
AI
second guessing
art.
myself. I was like,
He said it
what the
looked like
fuck?
I'm pretty sure
AI
a
art.
person did it.
Oh wait,
I'm pretty sure
Yeah.
a person did
AI
it.
art
It's
or
a-
did
no,
it look
Choco,
like AI art?
It's a
mural.
person that did it, but it just
person
looks
had
like
to
no,
have
no,
it looks
no,
like
no.
AI art.
But
I mean, art is subjective, so like
podcast
obviously,
is-
if you think it looks like shit, that's between you and yourself.
I don't know, I just thought it was like that is so
Nuggets
that is so
got
interesting.
it in case you're too lazy to cook.
But
Okay.
another one of my notes, I really think Caesar ate when he made that salad.
Okay.
Do we agree?
Oh,
Bye.
I don't know. I find Caesar salads to be on the more basic / boring side, but that's
Sorry.
me.
What's a good
What are we talking
salad to
about?
you?
Choco, do
Caesar
you
salad.
agree
I
that
don't like eating
Caesar
salad as the main
Caesar
dish.
Julius ate when he made that salad?
Sorry, both of you talked at the same time. Pub repeat.
Do you think that Caesar Julius ate when he made that salad?
I don't know if he ate, but I know he got stabbed. So
Stout, I need to know
Oh.
what an ideal salad is for you then. Just like a
No, I don't
normal-
like when a salad is the main dish. No,
Actually,
what?
You just been having shit salads.
Salad
Yeah,
is a side.
you've been having
No.
shit salads then.
Right,
no.
but wait.
like why
here,
would you like?
If you
it's
get a
just bunch of
Caesar salad,
vegetables,
it's like a entree. It's like an appetizer. It's not a main.
Yeah, it's not a
No.
main dish. Yeah, like it's an appetizer. Like, but I wouldn't eat it for lunch or I wouldn't eat it like it's a side. Like to me.
I think you're
anyway.
just having shit
And
salads.
I'm the vegetarian here. I don't
So
eat
what
to
would
me
your
a
ideal
salad is
salad
not a
be?
main dish. There is no ideal salad. I think I always want like a carb or a protein. I mean, you can have proteins inside of a salad, but like I don't know. Like I guess I mainly need a carb, like any form of bread or like rice or.
They have
You
cream
can have
on
bread
top.
crumbs
on the
in
side. Like
salad.
you can have some bread on the side with like butter or something.
I don't know. It's not the same. Like, but I don't know. I guess it's just habit. I guess like.
This is what
I
eating
feel like-
Italian food does to you.
Exactly. I feel like salads.
I need the
When it comes to
carbs.
I
salads-
feel like salads exist into fat people, or not fat people, but like Americans, like tricking themselves into like thinking like, oh, this is good, even though the salad could have like the worst nutritional value, a huge amount of fats, like very like anything, but it's like, oh, I'm eating a salad, I'm good. Like this might be very extremely controversial, but that's I don't know. Like I don't like
that's
the
like-
idea of eating a salad as a main dish.
That's like fast food salads, right? Because like if you go
I
to
Oh,
like a
don't-
good
that shit is
restaurant,
nasty.
if you go to a good restaurant, they give you a salad, right? You either get a salad or soup, which is like your appetizer, right? Your bread, your main dish,
Right.
and then like your dessert sometimes if you get it. But like even now, we don't have salads at McDonald's anymore because people figured out, oh, this shit's not good, right? It's not healthy. So they were like, McDonald's is like, well, they're not selling it anymore because people are getting fooled. So what's the point? So they're like completely taken off the menu in most places. But then you go to like places like Wendy's, where they have like decent salads.
Okay, can you show me a decent salad? Like, let me look at what's in it. Let me look at the nutritional value. Let me look at the amount of carbs, the amount of protein. Like, I don't know. Like,
Self, you and me, we should
Yes.
go to a salad bar once. I feel like you would really enjoy it and change your mind.
maybe, like, I don't know. Maybe I'm just really, maybe I am ignorant about salads, and that's okay.
Yeah, but
I
see,
think. But like,
it's that's the idea here, Stout, that these salads are what you would get instead of a burger, right?
right.
So like you wouldn't get
Oh,
this
you talking about
salad.
the Wendy's ones?
Yeah, the fast food ones. These are
Yes.
not. If you get this and then you get a burger on the side, girl, wrong. Like this isn't it.
Okay.
This isn't. Yeah, this isn't an appetizer salad like that you'd get at a restaurant, right? Because it has all this shit in it. This is like I'm gonna eat this and it's gonna be good for the day. For my
I
meal.
feel like salads are really it's a make or break moment when it comes to the sauce with a vinaigrette on it. Because I think having a really good vinaigrette or having a really good like sauce to go with it on the salad to mix it up, or like a dressing, like makes or breaks it. Because if you have a salad with bad dressing, the dressing's all over everything that you're taking a bite out of. So
Yeah.
it's always gonna taste like shit no matter what. If you don't like
I
the dressing
see.
of it itself.
I hate ranch and
I
salad.
guess the closest thing
absolutely
that I would like as a salad is like a poke bowl. Like I think that's the closest thing to a salad as it gets for me. Like as a main lunch or even dinner. Like I don't know. Like
Yeah, but
does
see, that
everybody know
kind
what
of
a
stuff
poke
is
bowl
like
is?
very
Yeah,
inaccessible in some
Yeah.
places.
Enchanting gets it
see.
always for lunch.
Yeah.
after
Yeah.
work.
Like we don't have
Because I feel like it's a very nice balance. Like it has a bunch of carbs, a bunch of proteins, a bunch of healthy fats. You know, a bunch of vegetables. It's such a nicely balanced bowl of good stuff. But I feel like with a salad, I'm missing something. But it might just be my head. Like I am crazy, maybe. But like I don't
Yes,
know,
you are.
like-
You
I mean,
haven't had
that's
a
what-
really good salad, if that's honestly.
That's
like,
why I'm
if-
asking you, like, what your reference point for a salad is, because it's like, what is it?
oh no.
Like, if-
Okay, let me like. Okay, wait. Let me.
I want to see that.
Yeah,
like we have
let's Google,
side salads
actually.
here, and you'll just get like a little thing of Caesar dressing, but then you won't get the Parmesan, the croutons, and there's like no protein in it, right? And that's a side salad.
Yeah, like I mean, I guess in my head when I think of a salad, like this is what I think about. I'm like, how this is not a meal. Like this is like some croutons, some eggs, some lettuce, some parmesan, and like how is
Okay,
this a
but
meal?
see-
Like how are you like
Something like this here, all you would need is a meat in it, and it'd be a chopped salad.
okay, what's a
Yeah,
chopped
and then like
salad?
a chopped
Okay.
salad. A chopped salad just means it has like avocado, meat, egg, cheese, which this has, croutons, and then your lettuce and your greens.
And would that be like a proper salad to you guys?
It would be a meal salad. Like, this is something you would eat as a meal.
No, I disagree. That's not a meal for me. This is not a meal for me. This is
I don't know,
just
maybe
a side. This is a side. Like, this is...
The last
just
picture you
that's crazy.
sent,
of the
that's a
egg.
side. That's definitely not like a food on its own. That's definitely you gotta have something
Yeah,
else.
but
That's
see, to me,
sad.
it borders because
It's
of the
literally just,
egg.
Okay, so anyone who can't see it, it's literally just
I'll put a
salad
picture up. Don't worry,
leaves.
Choco.
Well, yeah, but I mean for the ones who are listening.
Oh, right.
Yeah, it's lettuce, eggs, croutons, and
That's
Parmesan.
it, I think.
Like, that's
Yeah.
it, I guess. But this is what this is what a salad is here in Belgium, like in the western part of Europe. Like, that's a salad here.
If that's then obviously you would say that it's not like a lunch on its own. It's
Well, yeah, but even
literally
if I
just-
add a protein or even if I add an ingredient or two, it's still not a meal to me. Like, I don't know. That's crazy.
I guess it's
maybe
the
if I would
green
add some
too.
chickpeas or something. Like, maybe if I add chickpeas, but then you
Yeah.
almost like at that point just add rice. Like, you know what I mean? Like, I don't know.
I don't know. I feel like salads are very... Thanks a lot, Pop, for this, by the way. The
You're
salad
welcome.
discourse.
Yeah.
They're very
salads
locational.
have so many options and like so much potential. I feel like I don't know. Do you guys know this? When people ask you if there's only one thing you could eat for the rest of your life, what would it be? Like, my family always chooses salad because
Wrong,
there's
your
fruit
family's
salad,
wrong.
there's
Wrong.
normal salad.
You're cheating.
No.
You're cheating.
No,
That's not how
literally.
it works. You need
Yes,
to
that's how it
name
works.
the salad. The perfect meal for desert island
It
eating
has to
would
be
a
the
burger.
same dish. It has to be the
It's
same
a
dish that you eat
burger.
every single day.
Literally.
Cock and ball.
Choco, if you eat a burger, what's in a burger? You got your meat, you got your carb, and you got your veggies. That's all you need
But
to
a
live.
burger every day, I'd kill myself after a week, man.
You could just throw the
just-
meat into the ocean, give the sharks a meal, you know?
Feed it to
No,
the
I
dog.
just-
Literally.
The neighborhood rats.
And then eat the dog.
Jesus Christ.
See, like when I make myself a lighter meal, like this is a meal that I made. I think I already posted this or showed this, but this is
Yeah.
a lighter meal to me. But it's still a meal. It has some avocado, some lettuce, it has some spring onions, it has rice, it has shrimp, it has nori, and then it has a nice dressing sauce. Like, this is to me a light, but this is borderline. Like, this is like the minimum for me to be a proper meal. Like, so a salad just, I don't know. Like, that's crazy.
I think we need to regroup as a society and start asking why Subway is starting to sell coffee out of all things.
No.
Oh.
That's not true.
Yes.
Wait, Subway only?
Yes. Search it up
I need to
right
Google
now.
this.
Subway sells coffee now, which I think might be one of the most
As in a
toxic
blend,
things.
they have their own blend.
Yes, I'm pretty sure. I'm pretty sure.
A Subway blend. Let me look
They
it up.
do.
They're selling their own coffee.
New flavored coffee to perk you up. Mocha latte,
Yeah.
cappuccino, cafe latte, hot chocolate. Well, they've always had hot chocolate.
Yeah, they've always
Question.
had hot chocolate, but now they're selling coffee, which I think is clinically insane. Because where do we know where it's coming from? We can't see it being made like with the sandwiches. Do they have like a coffee machine in the back? Like, how are they brewing it? Are they like milking tit others?
Pop, also, I wanted to ask, because I've heard this discourse but about Dunkin' Donuts, that a lot of people, they're like, why are you going to Dunkin' Donuts for coffee? You just go there for the sweets. Like,
I don't know if Pop has Dunkin' Donuts.
We don't.
Yeah, he has Tim Hortons.
we have
He's
it in
Canadian.
Georgia, out of all places, but not
Yeah,
here
but they
in
have-
Austria.
They have Tim Hortons. That's like their coffee place, their donut place. They literally call donut balls Timbits over there. That's how dedicated
Yeah,
they are
Timbits
to
are
the
so
fucking
fun.
like Tim Hortons. But yeah, Choco, you're right. If you're going to Dunkin' Donuts for coffee, you love the taste of gasoline in your mouth. If you go
A bunch of people go to Dunkin' Donuts for coffee.
Okay.
for coffee,
Which
you
scares
love
me.
hot water that's been dyed to look brown with a drop of acid in it. That's what you're drinking in the morning, and you're telling yourself, I'm gonna get my day started with this. Fuck you. Like, you're disgusting.
actually.
Okay, people think I'm like crazy when I'm like, oh, Starbucks coffee is better, right? It's better in the sense that at least it doesn't taste like fucking gas. That's what I mean by better. I don't mean like
Yes.
I don't mean it's a superior brew. I don't mean that it's like high
Yeah.
quality coffee,
To
right?
me, Yeah, to me, Starbucks is like mid. Like it's the definition
Exactly.
of mid coffee to me. Like you know what you're getting. It's gonna taste. It doesn't taste like water that tastes like coffee. Sure, it tastes like coffee, but it's extremely mid to me. Like
Yes.
that is the middle bar, and then I put every other thing either below or
Underneath,
like above it.
100%.
Yes, like that's
feel like
that's what Starbucks is to me.
Starbucks for me, I've never been to a Starbucks, but what I personally feel like Starbucks is it's just like water with fruit or whatever, and then a lot of sugar. So like you can't
Yeah.
go wrong with it because there's just
Well,
sugar.
that's their sweet
and everybody
drinks.
likes
I'm
sugar.
talking from the perspective of a black coffee drinker, like just like a normal blend, like their
Yeah.
own, like from a black coffee drinker, no milk, no sugars, no frappes, no chococino, macchiatos, like just their actual
Garfuccino.
blend. Like it's the middest coffee ever. Like it's fine. Like if I just want a coffee really quick and I'm in a city and I don't know where to get one, I see a Starbucks, I'll go get it. But it's like the mid for me. Like that's what Starbucks is. And all the other like sweet stuff that they sell, like that's just like
Just sugar.
I can't really have an opinion on
But
that because
see-
I don't like. I'm not a sweet tooth. Like I don't know.
The same people who drink Dunkin' Donuts are the same people that would go to Subway and be okay with getting coffee there. Like, I don't know, girl. Like, do better for yourself. I don't know what to tell you.
I've also never been to a Subway. What exactly does Subway sell? Only sandwiches or also something else?
They sell sandwiches, they
mainly
sell
sandwiches, yeah.
salads, they sell coffee.
Chopped salads,
for some
coffee,
reason.
apparently.
Their cookies
The
fuck
cookies,
though.
yes. They're cookies.
We no.
Oh, yes,
We
yes.
need to
Their
have
cookies are
we need to
good.
have a recollection of society just in general. One, to figure out why the fuck Subway out of all is selling coffee, and two, to see the secret recipe
Of
of
the
the Subway
cookies.
cookie.
Yes, I
It's
wanna
like
steal
modern
a
day
tub of
Krabby
dough.
Patty recipe. It's
Literally,
fucking insane.
Actually,
Oh.
fuck yes, the cookies
And
fuck so hard,
it's
and I
every
don't know
single
why.
one.
I ordered it by accident. I was like, they were like, "Oh, do you want a cookie?" And I was like, "Yeah, I want a cookie actually." Sure. And they added a cookie, and then I ate my Subway, and then I was like, "Okay, this is fine. I know what I was expecting." Then I ate the cookie, and I was like, "This is like legit.
It's
like one of the
gag-worthy,
best
like, it's
cookies I've
literally
ever
insane.
had. Like
Literally.
this was like the texture, the flavor. There was so much. I was like, damn, this is a good ass fucking cookie. I'm gonna get another one next time I go to Subway.
If I ever
I'm
go to
talking about
Subway,
Subway.
I'll film it for you guys. I want to see what this
Thank you,
cookie is.
Choco.
But the way we
I've talked
should
about
all
Subway
order a
cookies
Subway
with
cookie-
everybody. Sorry,
Yes.
so
No, go continue.
I've talked about Subway cookies with a bunch of different people. Mass vote
Yeah.
of yes for Subway cookies. I've never met. You're fucking clinically insane, and you might need to die immediately. If you
don't like
haven't,
them.
if you've had a Subway cookie and you genuinely disliked
Don't
it,
like it,
what's wrong
yeah.
with you? Be serious.
I've never met a person.
You need to be locked away
Yeah,
in an insane prison for so long, for your entire life.
I have to
See.
agree. Because
Mm-hmm.
even their double chocolate, and I hate chocolate sweets. Like, I don't like chocolate cake. I don't like donuts that are chocolate.
Me too.
And the chocolate cookie,
Wait,
holy
no.
fuck. Like, it's so good. And I'm like, what
The
is
chocolate
this?
cookie. I don't like the chocolate cookie all that much, but the M&M one is really, really good, and the white chocolate.
I like the
fudge,
blonde
chip
one.
whatever.
macadamia.
Yeah, the blonde one.
Oh my god.
Yeah,
yes.
that one's really good.
Let me check their
I think
website.
it's the
I wanna
blonde
see this.
macadamia. I think.
The white chip, yeah.
I'm not sure.
It's so fucking. Oh my god. Now
Yeah,
want
I
a
love the
cookie
blonde
from
one so
Subway.
much. It's so good.
That's my favorite cookie. If you want to like fuck me, get me white chip macadamia in the cookies, and okay. Like, I don't know.
So I have a story from a couple days ago. This was on Wednesday of last week. We're recording on Monday today.
Is there a website
Wednesday of
on?
last week.
No, they
Is
may
there
not
stuff
have
for
one for you,
anyone else?
Choco. For Subway,
Yeah.
Choco said, "Let me get in this Subway cookie."
Yeah, I want to see it. But this... No, the website is down. I
Why is
can't
it giving me the
enter.
Australia option?
No, it
Hold
doesn't
on, Chuck,
let
I'll
me in any. Like, I
I'll
tried
screenshot
that.
the cookies for you.
Please, thank you. Sorry, Pop, continue.
Hold on, pub.
But I was with my friend 4 days ago, or like on Wednesday, just like at an area, and we were walking around. I'm gonna read my tweet from this.
Okay.
This was 4 days ago.
Wait, can you send it in
Um,
voice chat so we can read along? And I'm gonna
Yeah.
have to put it up on the screen anyway. I'll cut this out. Don't worry. I'm not gonna cut this out. You guys get to hear me when I see penis.
Thank you.
I hate you, Girm. I fucking hate you.
What did I do wrong? Be honest. Choco told me today that if they had to live with me, they would have killed me by now. Can you guys believe that?
Oh,
Like,
that's
what the
sweet.
fuck?
Okay. I said first of all,
Right.
I said I'd maybe hold out for 2 weeks and then I'd murder you. Okay.
Okay.
Give me
No,
credit.
you're so generous
So
for that. Okay, let's read the story.
Was with an IRL oomph yesterday and passed by some annoying kids. Then an hour later, we passed by them again, and one of them asked if I could do the light skin stare. And then they started debating my blacklist. He's not even life, you can tell. Bro, look. And
What the
What the hell?
fuck?
I had to search up what I had to
Not
ask
the
Ben, out of all
light
people,
skin
what a
stare,
light skin stare was,
girl.
and he sent me this gif. Wait.
It's gonna be the what's her name? The drag queen.
No,
the
it's like
eye.
it's like
The
a
girl from TikTok with
it's
the
like
green
a
eye.
meme thing.
Not this. Please.
What the?
Oh,
It's like a teenage boy like meme thing.
interesting.
And like I think that might be the closest I've ever gotten to getting hate crimed, which
You
I
did
think
get
might
hate
be
crimed.
so grateful.
Pub, you're in denial. You got hate crime.
It was
They're
it was so funny to me though because my friend was confused because they're like not on the internet at all, and I kind of knew what it was from association via Ben, and so I was like, wait,
Ben being your gateway to white people culture.
not white people culture, like just teenage boy humor.
Ugh, that's the worst.
Mhm.
Okay, we're gonna have to go pretty soon, but I think this would be fun. What have you guys ever had like some random stranger tell you some out of pocket shit, just like out of nowhere?
Yes.
I mean, Pop,
Oh,
you just had it
yes.
happen right now.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay, wait, and we need to hear
I mean,
it.
I can't think of anything specific, but it was just like, I mean, I guess it was maybe like more important than it was because, like it was in a church, I guess, but still, it wasn't any of her business. Like we were just visiting like a city in Belgium, which was like it had really nice architecture and it had like really nice like churches and cathedrals. So we went to a cathedral, I think, or was it a church? I don't remember. And then you for like €1, you put like €1 in like a little thingy, and then you like light a candle, but like there were no instructions. Like I was apparently supposed to know this, that like there was a one candle specifically meant to light the other candles, but we didn't know, so we just took a different candle that was already lit to light ours. And then this random ass woman out of nowhere all of a sudden barged into us, started yelling at us over like, oh no, you have to use that candle, like no, you can't do this, like you can't, blah, blah. And I was like, there was this old ass woman, white obviously, that like just like was a Karen and just like started like annoying us and like started like basically creating a whole scene because we lit our candle with not the proper like the candle
Don't make a
associated
scene. What do you
meant to
mean?
like literally to light our candle.
Oh,
And we were like, hello, like are you okay? Like, and then she just like made a scene and then she just left and I was like, oh, so that just happened. I don't know. Everybody's staring, looking. I was like, okay, I see.
It's weird.
Stealth, with your pillow behind you, it looks like you have cat ears.
Yes, it does.
Yes, this is my cat ear moment. Okay. But yeah, I don't know, and that's but maybe she was. I don't know exactly how out of pocket she was. Maybe it was that important for me to use that candle. I do not know. But yeah,
I mean, I
that
don't
happened,
know.
and the first thing I
You're in a
thought was like, girl,
church.
like,
Like you should be polite.
who are you? Like,
Yeah.
I don't know, like,
I don't know.
I
What
don't
the
know
fuck,
you,
girl?
like-
a moment to teach.
Yeah, what
and she
the-
took it for a moment to chat.
You got mansplained by a Karen.
oh yeah, and then as she went away, she like, she like sighed and like said something on her bed. It's like something about the youth, and I was like, girl, like, I'm just trying to enjoy the architecture. Like me donating €1 to the church, knowing the God knows where it goes. Like I don't know. Like I didn't have to do this either.
the
Like
way I would have taken the euro
Yeah,
back.
anyways.
Okay.
actually, let me take this back.
Choco, do you have any experiences?
A lot, like especially growing up before our town turned into like this student dormitory town,
Chernobyl.
like very international town. It was a bit racist in the beginning. Let's call it that.
Little.
But also in school, because my name doesn't sound German, so obviously people can kind of tell that, oh, this kid is not German. Every time when somebody was like, "Where are you from?" and I said Austria, they're like, "I hate this fucking racist ass question. No, where are you from really?"
Oh.
So, my mom's vagina. What do you want? Like, really?
Huh.
And then when they keep annoying me, and then I tell them, okay, like fine, Georgia. They're like, America. Like, no. Like, there's no winning. Like, even when I tell to someone else I'm from Austria, they're like, Hitler. Like, we have other people too, you know? Mozart, for example. God, I hated you.
Hitler should be like.
When I think of Austria, I just think of skiing and snowboarding in the mountains. That's it.
Yeah,
that's the only thing
even
for
that
Austria for me.
is
When I
better.
think of Austria, I think of chocolate for some reason.
No, like literally, every time I tell people I'm
France.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Belgium,
like
sitting here.
literally. Belgium is like
Interesting.
this a couple asked us once where we're from, and we said Austria, and said, "Oh, Australia, we loved it there. We visited the kangaroos."
Wait, that's so me, like answering to you, Josh.
Wrong fucking continent, bestie, but sure.
The way I thought you were from Australia the first time you said you were from Austria.
No, it's.
I had to search it up on Google Maps the next day. It was embarrassing.
You know what? I appreciate you googling though. A lot of people don't. So thank you for that.
okay, but
Choco, what if I was lying about that?
Because when Choco did say they were from Georgia, I also thought they meant they were from
The
Georgia
state?
here. But
No,
no.
the country.
But I was like, there was doubt in my mind because I was like, I feel like Choco, because we know someone else from Georgia, which is Boda. And I was like, I feel like Choco would have mentioned, right? Like
Yeah.
something about all the things that. But yeah. See, I knew Choco. My critical thinking kicked in.
Thank you.
It was like,
Thank you,
European.
Sherlock Holmes.
Sherlock? Who's that?
Oh my god! Now that we mentioned Sherlock, or not that I mentioned Sherlock, it's finally officially public domain now, so people can make as much gay porn about it as they want.
Yeah,
And I'm here for it.
Fuck.
Yeah, Sherlock Holmes is now public domain.
Oh.
Pop doesn't know what that means.
Let the fan fictions begin.
No clue.
It basically just means
Do you know
could,
what
like,
that means, Pop?
make money off of it.
Oh. Wait, but couldn't you make money off of it before?
No.
Can't I draw like Spider-Man, like Tom Holland, fucking like a pill bottle or something, and I could still make money off of that?
So there's a difference between that, because I think that's like Marvel owned. So Marvel, I don't know about the Marvel laws, but Sherlock Holmes was created by one guy, and I don't know if there's like a difference in America, but in Austria there's like 70 years after your death, it's public domain, meaning you can make money off of it or create stuff with it and make money off of it. That's why a lot of the fanfic writers now like don't get money from the fan fictions because it's not public domain. But now they can.
Yeah.
Choco, you give such a scary smile in the way that I know behind that smile you will be making. You're already in production of Sherlock Holmes gay porn.
Listen, I'm happy for other people, but I'm horrible at writing. I'm bad at talking too. Like I'm horrible. My thoughts don't translate well into words, so
I'm the opposite,
usually don't
Choco.
speak.
I'm bad at writing, but that didn't stop me from writing One Direction fan fiction.
Oh, God.
Can we read one of those one day?
Absolutely not. The way even if I tried, I wouldn't be able to find them. I guarantee it. It was a dark time for me. I don't have to talk about that part of me.
Can we talk about Edge buying boba from the dollar store?
So for those of you guys that
What?
don't know, Edge is somebody in our Discord, one of our friends.
What did he do?
Listen, all I'm gonna say is he might live in the food desert, or maybe he doesn't live in a place that's culturally very diverse. I don't know. I'm praying, I'm hoping that's what the cause is. But yeah, I guess he bought boba from a Dollar Tree, which I'm just learning about now. Poverty's a bitch, y'all.
He told us this in VC like a couple days ago, and it was like super late at night. It was me, Death, I think Vidya was there, maybe Oracle, and it was me, and we were all in voice chat, and I think we heard like Edge like sipping something after we were like, what do you get? And he was like, boba, and he was like, from the dollar store, and I thought that it was boba from the dollar store in a way that they had like their own like separate section
No.
where they're selling boba, like
No.
fresh,
No.
selling boba, but it was just in a can. But
Yeah.
I like to think that it's boba, that he literally went to like the section of the dollar store to
Where they have
get it
boba, the
from.
boba
And so
section.
every single time that I explain it now, I always say it like that. So
Yeah.
because I like to imagine
Oh
that.
my god, he got
Yeah.
food poisoning.
But I thought that was
Definitely.
clinically insane. I was like, those boba pearls, the balls, they have toxins in them that like archaeologists won't be able to find in 15 years.
It's true.
Well, yeah, the disintegrates food.
Oh my god. On the topic
Wait,
of
what?
disgusting weird shit that you shouldn't buy at $1 tree stores. My dad made some I don't remember what he made. He made something. And I trust my dad's cooking usually. But whatever the fuck he did gave me food poisoning for like a couple of days. It was horrible.
What was it?
I don't remember what it was. It seemed fine. Girm. Now that we talked about this too, do you remember what Mint said about some Mint, a friend of ours, has apparently this policy of a food that's been in his fridge for longer than 2 days gets thrown away.
Oh yeah, he throws it out.
Actually?
Yeah.
Oh,
Mint, this is
no,
a
girl,
public call-out post
Yeah.
for you. What the
We
fuck,
eat
man?
leftovers here. We save it for as long as until it starts to stink.
Yeah.
Or mold grows on it.
Yeah.
New
When is there going to be
civilization.
a pet UI to update to where you can see their hunger meter like in The Sims?
What,
on
what?
that note, we're gonna have to call it there because Stealth has to go.
This is so upsetting. Okay.
Stealth has to
It's
go.
true.
But thank you guys for joining us for this. We don't need a pet meter on our animals. I just wanted to
I
start.
think we do. Charlotte's so fucking annoying, and every single time she's meowing, I don't know if she wants attention or if she wants food.
I
So there
told you
should be a
she's-
pet UI update.
She's just horny, and you don't believe me. Charlotte's just trying to get dick down. You don't understand her.
Actually, probably.
Okay. Any closing arguments? Any closing thoughts on this random?
Well, if you're one of the people that, first of all, you want to get a donut in the morning, which is already insane to me, and then you also order Dunkin' coffee, or you're
Yeah.
even crazier in your Subway coffee, I'm so sorry to you and all of your organs because they're going through it every single morning. And
It's a cleanse.
Yeah,
it's
I'll
it's a chemical cleansing
yeah,
your
I don't
body.
know. It's yeah, but
chemical
I'll be sipping my
cleanse.
homebrew. And yeah, that's it for me.
I feel like Subway coffee is kind of like we're gonna think about Subway coffee in a couple of years, and it's gonna be like the new kombucha. Like people are gonna get Subway coffee as like super shots, like in like small little like plastic bottles.
You see,
I don't like that.
I want people to write like their best salad recipes. I want to prove stuff wrong. Salads can be good. and
Or your
amazing.
best Subway recipe.
Listen, I'm open
post
to
that.
ideas. I've just created a very ignorant and very hateful perspective on salads for some reason.
It's not your fault.
But
After what
I'm-
you showed us, it's the environment that made you like that.
I'm
Jesus
open to me
Christ.
changing my perspective on the matter.
Send us your
Okay.
salad recipes, everyone.
And my closing thought is, if you've heard the podcast where I don't like Italian food, and several people have done this, and you come to try to change my mind about Italian food, you're gonna lose. You're not gonna win that argument. Italian food is not what you think it is, and you need to stop being 3 years old. Okay, thank you guys for watching.
Oh, wait.
Okay.
Also, we have no clue why the last episode has almost 700 views. We think we got put
Oh,
like on an
right.
embedding website. But yeah.
Yeah, if you did that,
Bye.
do it again. But like, I don't know,
Oh, yeah.
tell them to drop a comment this time. Like,
Exactly.
what the
Yeah,
fuck?
if you
And also
if
don't
you
put the likes
rebutted
to
our
107
video,
and then lower it
yes.
down to 54, then 67.
Yeah, why did you
Keep it
take
accurate.
50 likes back? Whoever you are.
And after whoever's lowering the watch time to 15 minutes from 29 initially, you are a sick, twisted,
Yeah,
nasty,
wait,
and evil soul.
Our watch time was
Yes.
pretty
All of
decent.
that,
And then, yeah. Okay. But
That's
yeah,
true.
thank you guys for
Okay.
watching. We appreciate you.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye.